relevance of forgiveness has everything to do with you and not that much to do with the other person. It is difficult sometimes when people refuse to acknowledge that they've hurt you, bruised you, betrayed you, offended you, and yet you still have to forgive. Jesus weaves the tale of one who refused to forgive ending up in jail. He used it as a metaphor for what literally happens to our psyche, our spirit, our heart when we refuse to forgive. We put ourselves in bondage, not just in the sphere of us being able to move forward, but we bind ourselves to the other person. He goes on to talk about the fact that whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and what you loose on earth will be loose in heaven. And that scripture actually has been a bit misused. We tend to use it in prayer, but it really has to do with forgiveness. That when we bind someone on earth, we also bind ourselves in heaven. Jesus went on to say that if we couldn't forgive, that our Father in heaven could not forgive us. So when we loose someone on earth, we are released in heaven to move forward with life, to prosper, to regain our peace and our sense of joy and well-being. But the more that we hold on to an offense, the deeper into the jail we go. And sometimes it's difficult to dig ourselves out because we just stay there twirling in what the person did. But God gives us the tools, and He gives us the grace to forgive and release. He Himself, when offended, hanging on the tree, said, "Forgive them, for they know not what they do." And I think there's a key word there. They know not what they do. Most people don't know what they're doing when they offend you, and it has more to do with them and less to do with you. So if we could get to the place where we grow spiritual skin that covers our heart and our spirit and keeps us free from offense, then we'll be free to live life to the fullest, to prosper in all that we do, and also gain the pleasure of God. Forgiveness is critical. It's critical to your mind. It's critical for your heart. It's critical for your life. The ability to move forward, the ability to get past injury and get to a place of victory. That's the relevance of forgiveness. Did you like that? I know you did. So if you want more on a daily basis, make sure that you subscribe. Yes, subscribe, and don't forget to hit on the bell so that you can get notifications every time I post something new. Help a sister out. Subscribe, girl. Subscribe, guy. Subscribe.